Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I'm in a proper rush today and I thought, you know, I'm in a rush and I'm crazy, so let me sit and film a video. So you can probably tell I don't have my brows done, so I'm going to show you how I do my brows. Oh yeah, very quickly, oh sugar, I'm actually crazy today. Regarding brow maintenance, I do wax them. So I just wax like up here and stuff because my hair goes a bit cray cray. And the shape and stuff, my eyebrows do naturally sort of curve. I don't have like a proper defined arch. They're quite rounded, to be honest, and they've always been like that. Like if you look at my baby pictures, they've just been like little rainbows. Oh my god. So this whole time I had lipstick on my teeth. No one could tell me. But. So I do have a brow routine on my channel, but it's so old and I was so much younger then. I was like last year, but anyway, I really wanted to do an update one. So yeah, so I do wax them. I also bleach from time to time if I want a softer brown look, and I use Jolene for that. So right now, like their state is like they're sort of half bleached, half not, because I bleached them ages ago and they're just growing out now, so they're quite dark again. But when I do bleach them, if you've got really dark hair, because I really wanted to bleach and get like a sort of a dirty blonde, but I ended up getting like ginger, like literally ginger. It's hilarious because the sunlight hits it and I got no eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the colour chocolate. I usually use my caramel one. It's in the colour caramel, but that's a little bit ginger. I wish I got like, what's lighter than chocolate? Urban maybe, or maybe even blonde, because blonde, that's the colour I really wanted, like a dirty sort of ashy sort of blonde. But anyways, let's get started. Talk about the brushes I use. Sometimes I'll use my Zoeva one, 317 wing liner brush. I used to use this a lot. Can you guys see? But like, can you see the bristles? Like, I put it in my bag like an idiot without putting a brush guard on it, and it like sort of got bristled out and it's just gone a bit funny now. I do use it from time to time, but now I normally go towards my makeup brush set eyebrow. Well, it's actually a concealer brush, it says on it, but it looks like that. It's a little really tiny. First thing I'm going to do is brush through them. Like, let me zoom in, what the flip. So while I'm brushing through them, right now these days I do brush upwards like this, but what I used to do was brush downwards like that, and then once I do that I brush that way, and then it sort of gives me and when I'm filling them in, it gives me a thicker sort of look. But these days I just feel like it looks a little bit more natural when they're combed up and just to their natural shape, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just doing it to this one. I'm going to go into my Dipbrow now. Tiniest bit, because the stuff is pigmented. I start from the tail of my brow. Very lightly draw a line following my natural brow shape. And then I slightly extend the tail as well. And then as I've done that tail, I slowly start brushing upwards into my brow. Into my brow, and then I will make my way up here, just basically filling in my actual brow hair, like not exactly shaping it or anything just yet. Yeah, just keep doing that. When I get to here, if you guys can tell, I've got a little sort of dent, because that's just how my brow hairs grow. So anyway, so I follow down from, I have more product on my brush, I follow down from my natural brow, basically draw myself some eyebrows on. And yeah, so that's my tail done. I'm gonna get a little bit more product now, and very lightly, I normally do this with like my brow powder from the Body Shop, but I'm just gonna do it with this today. I very lightly start brushing through. I don't do a distinct line under here. Literally, I just brush a really light line underneath the front of my brow. Don't you guys hate when you get a spot like right on your brow hairs? Does that not annoy you? Flippin' annoying, mate. And then I just start brushing upwards into my hairs. Get a little bit more product and just not right from here, from like the center. I'm gonna draw a really light line across my brow just to define it a little bit more. And then maybe take it in just here. It's a package out the door. Why postman? Why does postman have to interrupt? What a godstick. I'm not going to do my other brow just so I can show you a comparison why I do my brows. Can you see a difference? How much lifted and fuller they look, and then here they just look really sparse. They just need to be filled in, you know what I mean? I'm going to get a spoolie and just brush through them and blend all that product in. So yeah, I'm going to get some concealer and just very lightly go along my brow. To get my Maybeline Brow Drama in dark brown, because they're not bleached at the moment, and just brush through them. Lastly, I get this highlighter by M.A.C Luminous highlighter, and I got that from QVC, by the way. And what you do is just highlight the brow bone, and this just gives the brow a little bit more of a lift as well. That's my brow, one done, one not. I'm gonna quickly do my other brow and come back to you guys. Oh, by the way, just a quick word of advice when you're concealing your brows. So when concealing your brows, you go for your concealer colour on the bottom of your brow. But when you're concealing the top of your brow, which I don't have time for today, but if you were to, I'd suggest go with your foundation shade, not your concealer colour, because you don't want to have like white patches rolling up here. Unless you're doing your brows first and then your foundation on the top, which is alright. But I just feel like that's a little bit more flattering on people if they have like their foundation shade up here and then just a lighter concealer here just to lift the brows. It's just what I feel like. And yeah, that's my brow routine. Oh, very quickly, when they are bleached, when I set them with like a gel brow gel thingy, I can't even talk. I'll use the MUA Brow Define in Blonde. Yep, and that just gives a really like, just makes them look a little bit lighter as well. But today I just really don't have time. I'm actually in a rush. In fact, I'm late. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really sorry if this was rushed. Oh. I'm just stroking you guys' face to say thank you for subscribing. No, there was a hair on my camera. But anyway, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video or learned anything or just enjoyed it in general, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. You're amazing. You're amazeballs. That's my role. Yeah. All the products I use will be listed in the description as well. Don't forget, everything that's on my face right now will be listed in the description as well, because I just do not have time to say it right now. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!